Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. I hope that you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Over the last few days, we have seen a good amount of water fall from the sky, and the precipitation totals, they are healthy. Now, these aren't snow totals. These are, if we saw snow in these spots, what the liquid water equivalent would be. But at Alta, at the guardhouse, over 5 inches of water. Sundance, over 3.5. Ben Lomond Peak, 3.1. Callow in the West Desert, 3.16. Reese Flat in the Central Mountains, 2.7. Kolob, 2.2. Agua Canyon, Bryce Canyon Country, 1.9. Zion National Park, another 1.5 inches. Eden Liberty in the Wasatch Back, over 3/4 of an inch. And Olympus Cove in the Salt Lake Valley, over 1/2 inch. So when you talk about that amount of water, there's no surprise why to see our snowpack continues to grow, now 187% of normal. And we're continuing to break the snow water equivalent record for the day. We've been breaking that record ever since March 15th, but the all-time snow water equivalent record statewide average is 26 inches. We are within shouting distance of that. And with more snow on the way throughout the rest of this week, we could definitely challenge it, if not break it. That just kind of goes to show how much snow we have seen so far this season. The winter weather advisories and the winter storms warnings, these for the most part will continue through 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, expecting an additional 6 inches plus for mountains within the warnings, an additional 2 inches plus for the rest of the warnings, a few inches plus possible in the advisories. And the Great Salt Lake Desert and mountains have been added to a winter weather advisory. That, though, is going to continue through 4 o'clock this afternoon, expecting strong winds and winter driving conditions. So if you're traveling in the high country, make sure that you're building in plenty of time. The upper level low pressure is finally working its way towards us. We're seeing mainly scattered activity down south with more concentrated activity in the northern portion of the state. But with the dynamics of this storm system moving in, there's also going to be thunderstorm potential for today. So do not be surprised if you hear a few rumbles of thunder. And this is the moisture potential through tomorrow morning. Well, we could definitely still see some healthy moisture in the southwestern portion of the state. But I think from this point through tonight, the best chance for wet weather is generally going to be in northern Utah, with the healthiest accumulations likely going to be, especially up in the high country. Meanwhile, down south, we're getting a little bit of sunshine breaking through, but you don't have to look too far in the distance from Bryce Canyon to know that there's snow off in the distance. And with the strong winds around Bryce Canyon, we're actually getting some blowing snow. So that could be a problem in of itself, especially where we have those winter storm warnings. That does include Bryce Canyon country. And here's the view from Solitude, near whiteout conditions here. But all the folks that are up on the mountain there enjoying a lot of fresh snow. And as we go through tonight, the best chance, again, for seeing accumulating snow will be in northern Utah. Still expecting some snow in our central and southern mountains, and also towards the LaSalle and Abajo mountains as well. But you'll notice that even in some of our valley locations, especially with some of these heavy rates of precipitation that we're seeing, can't rule out the potential anyway that we do see some snow in our valley. So that potential will at least exist, but mainly minor accumulations there. If we do see accumulations, let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast 1 o'clock this afternoon. And as we go from this afternoon into the evening, again, that best chance in the northern 2/3 of the state, but still isolated activity down south. So keep your eyes to the sky no matter where you are across the state. We could see some slightly calmer conditions in the overnight, but that might not necessarily be the case everywhere. And by tomorrow morning, with some cooler temperatures moving in, we even could see some snow along the Wasatch Front, with some rain and snow being a possibility in Washington and Iron counties. And then our next storm system will start to approach as we go from the second half of Thursday into our Friday. Scattered shower activity expected throughout the day on Thursday, and from Thursday night to Friday with the cold front moving in. This is going to help drag in colder air and also drag in more moisture as well. And with even colder air in behind this cold front by Friday, in the northern 2/3 of the state especially, we could be talking about times of valley snow. So we'll be talking about more wet weather on the way and a better chance for snow in our valleys by the time we get into our Friday. But for today, a daytime high of 46 degrees in Salt Lake, generally 30s and 40s up north, 30s and 40s down south. But a few spots like St. George and Bluff will see their temperatures climb just into the lower and middle 50s, with the chance for showers in St. George continuing. The chance of rain sticks around for our Thursday, but even as the cold front moves through Friday and Saturday, that best chance for wet weather will be in the northern 2/3 of the state. Still can't rule out a slight chance, but on Saturday and Sunday, highs will be in the low 50s, overnight lows close to freezing. Maybe by next Tuesday, St. George returns to the 60-degree mark. Then along the Wasatch Front, rain and snow showers continued through today. We'll hold on to that chance for tonight, while that chance will go down slightly, won't go away completely. Scattered showers on our Thursday, mainly snow showers on Friday. We could continue to see some snow on Saturday. Just a slight chance on Sunday, and then looking mostly dry as we turn the page into next week, as temperatures finally could finally begin to rebound with maybe upper 40s by next Tuesday. Brian, Jillian.